right now we'd like to introduce the
It's your host Charlie Glass of the Underground Express. You can join me weekdays from Tuesday through Friday at 6:30 p.m. and Saturdays at noon for the Wake and Bake Show.
You're rocking with Charlie Glass.
And now for all you co-eds who wish to become scholars, here's Know-It-All.
Yeah. I just feel like I gotta tell you my story.
Fucking beautiful.
Yeah. It's been a long road. Talk to him.
We rise and we fall, but we live through it all, 'cause we never give up, never give up, never give up, never give up. That road may seem so long, but in the end it's where we belong. We never give up, never give up, never give up, never give up.
It's been a long road, I'm trying to get my life back. It's easy when you're backing down and harder when you fight back. It's more impossible, looking for the logical excuse when your idols run the blocks for survival. What did I do wrong as an infant? I came out the womb to this bucket full of misfits. Run down apartments, landlord bitching. Pancakes for dinner, mom Dukes in the kitchen. Pops on a mission, veins full of poison. Pockets full of lint, bummy looking like an old man. Damn, and that's the person I'm supposed to follow. My Superman just turned to kryptonite and said tomorrow. Now I'm in the streets, learning from the concrete. Speaking to myself, 'cause ain't nobody else beside me. Why me? I ain't never heard of fly. I'm just trying to grow some wings so I can fly.
We rise and we fall, but we live through it all, 'cause we never give up, never give up, never give up, never give up. That road may seem so long, but in the end it's where we belong. We never give up, never give up, never give up, never give up.
They say the strong survive, so I'ma lift some weight and face life like it's death on a dinner plate. Winning on my mind now, trying to see my mom smile. Climbing up the ladder of success, I'm on a rise now. Never gave up on my dreams, never gave up on myself. Trying to find a better me, got me lost inside a cell. Now I'm back up on my feet. Haters hate to wish me well, I guess I'm doing great. Come and watch me levitate, come and watch me touch the sky. Drop it down and pick it up. David vs. Goliath, I'ma knock you if you squaring up. Ain't nothing to fuss about, ain't nothing to hate me for. You come knocking at my door, I greet you with open arms. All I need is loyalty. Welcome to my loyal team, army full of veterans. My auntie Mimi, rest in peace. And that's my story if you need to know. It's more important if you listen close.
We rise and we fall, but we live through it all, 'cause we never give up, never give up, never give up, never give up. That road may seem so long, but in the end it's where we belong. We never give up, never give up, never give up, never give up.
Success, I'm on the rise now.
You're listening to Charlie Glass, Underground Express.
Kid Know-It-All, what's up, homie?
What's up, Know-It-All? How you doing, man? We just finished listening to 3 of your songs out here. They're hot to death. The one with Rue Williams, I got to give it to y'all. Sounds very well, very well. Should be charting right now.
Yeah, I appreciate it, man. We worked real hard on that. Shout out to the homie Rue Williams. Got a single out called Voodoo. Definitely download that on iTunes. We just working over here, you know what I mean?
Definitely. Now, I know you've been grinding for a while, so I want you to tell CD, introduce yourself, tell them where you're from, what you're trying to do with this music thing. Like I said, I've seen you in many showcases. You've been out there for a while doing your thing. Introduce us to you.
Well, you know what I'm saying, I started going hard at this music thing about 3-4 years ago, you know what I'm saying, and, you know, the name's Know-It-All, NOEDALL.com. You can check me out on the website. I've just been grinding, you know, dropping mixtapes, networking, you know, traveling, Florida, North Carolina, New York, everywhere I could go, and, you know, working with the budget too, you know what I'm saying? So just putting out some hard records, a little bit different, you know what I'm saying, more of my style, and I'm going to definitely deliver the best I can, you know what I'm saying, to CT and keep representing CT.
Definitely. It sounds good. And having said that, who are some of the greats, you know, the artists that you listen to now and who influence you in your sound?
It's crazy because I grew up listening to a lot of salsa and then, you know, and reggaeton with Daddy Yankee. And then when the Locks came out, you know, Biggie and the Locks came out, you know, I kind of geared towards rap. And then, you know, big influences is definitely Biggie, Jada, Eminem, Big Pun, Big L. It's a long list. Like right now, you know, Drake. It's a lot of different people that influence me that kind of don't make the type of music I make, but definitely inspire me to keep moving forward. And they make great music, and it's just big. It's big.
Yeah, I hear it. I hear it in your sound. I went to the page. You know, I've been a fan for a minute. The sound is definitely got style behind it. You got a swag going on with your thing. I like what you're doing. As far as you being here in CT, and a lot of artists talk about, you know, how difficult it is to get on. You mentioned you traveling all up and down the East Coast seaboard right there. What are you doing different to keep yourself noticed and keep yourself getting booked and keep it fresh?
Well, like, at the end of the day, I got a team. Shout out to my Glow Effect team, Get Busy, Corey Gadget, my producer. At the end of the day, I manage myself because, you know, a lot of these artists don't understand how the business works. So they kind of, you know, fall victim to the point where, like, they don't know what to do or where to go, and it kind of keeps them in this hole. And I've been a victim of it myself, but, you know, it's all in the grind. You know, instead of going to sleep, break night in the internet trying to figure things out, you know what I'm saying, travel a little bit, network. Networking is the most important thing in this business by far. You know, it doesn't matter how hot you are, how whack you are. If you're not networking, you're not getting anywhere. It's all about building relationships, you know what I'm saying, and you know, saving up your money instead of buying them Jordans and Gucci belts and all that. Save that money, you know what I'm saying, downgrade a little bit for right now, but save that money to invest in yourself, because I came from a time where I was making $60,000 in my job and had a Beamer, and I got rid of all that and chased this dream to the point where I don't really have much right now to show, but it's all invested into my name, my brand, my music, and, you know, I just keep working towards it. And that's the difference between me and every other CT artist right now, that a lot of them are working, a lot of them are real talented. They just don't have no direction. They don't have no relationships. They don't have, you know, they just don't have a direction and a plan. And you know, and a plan is big too. So
yes,
that's the difference.
I can respect that. Everything you said sound like, you know, that maturity and that experience and everything and going through certain things allowed you to be the person you are. I could really appreciate that. I think the young artists out there, the ones that are coming up, grinding, doing their thing, they need to listen to this, because those partnerships and building partnerships and not breaking bridges is important in this game. You eventually have to turn around and need somebody who might have been a studio engineer, turn around, be a videographer already shooting videos. So you gotta definitely keep doing what you're doing. So, and as far as upcoming projects, are there any artists out here that you want to see yourself working with, that you enjoy listening to and you want to get in the studio with?
I mean, there's a lot of artists that are real dope in CT. I mean, I would never take that from no one. There's definitely Jida on the track. There's
Yes.
Shout out to Mook and Fair. They've been grinding for a while. Oscar Black is real dope. Definitely Rue Williams. I would love to make a whole mixtape with the homie. There's a lot of I got one of my boys coming up. His name is Ace. He's definitely dope. Look out for him. There's just so many artists, right? They're dope. Shout out to Kevin Clark. Did a record with him on The Big Bang. You know, there's definitely, and if I forgot the names, I apologize. There's just so many artists out there that are working and are real talented that I would like to work with and make some music and make some moves with.
You know, we appreciate that. We appreciate that. So, I thank you. You know, we only got a half an hour show, but I'm trying to do and support CT artists the best way I can, get this talent out, promote this talent, because they say that CT, I was in a meeting one time in Boston, and this promoter told me, what's CT? And, after I said Connecticut, I felt kind of upset. We left the office because I felt disrespected, that they felt there was no talent here, that people would have to drive to either Boston or New York to see it. But I know in my own eyes, even working out there on the street, that there's definite talent here. So I appreciate you stopping by and shouting at us and supporting us. Any shout-outs you want to give before I let you go?
Yeah, definitely. Shout out to my whole team, the Glow Effect team, Get Busy, Corey Gadget. Shout out to DJ Semi. I got a mix it coming out in a week or so called the Glow Effect Remix. Look out for that on Dat Piff. Go to my website, www.noedall.com. That's NOEDALL.com. Follow me on Twitter, NOEDALL.com. Same thing with Instagram. I appreciate it. Yeah, show me a lot of love, and that's real. That's crazy.
You're rocking with Charlie Glass. Smoke something. You fucking